One who works his land will have an abundance of food, but one who chases fantasies will have his fill of poverty. Hi there, welcome to the Proverbs series. We've been reading the book of Proverbs, about 2 chapters per episode. Today, we continue with Proverbs chapters 28 and 29. Check out the previous episodes. I will be reading from the World English Bible, but feel free to follow along in whatever Bible version you prefer. The World English Bible sometimes refers to God as Yahweh. Proverbs chapter 28. The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. In rebellion, a land has many rulers, but order is maintained by a man of understanding and knowledge. A needy man who oppresses the poor is like a driving rain which leaves no crops. Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law contend with them. Evil men don't understand justice, but those who seek Yahweh understand it fully. Better is the man who walks in his integrity than he who is perverse in his ways and he is rich. Whoever keeps the law is a wise son, but he who is a companion of gluttons shames his father. He who increases his wealth by excessive interest gathers it for one who has pity on the poor. He who turns away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer is an abomination. Whoever causes the upright to go astray in an evil way, he will fall into his own trap, but the blameless will inherit good. The rich man is wise in his own eyes, but the poor who has understanding sees through him. When the righteous triumph, there is great glory, but when the wicked rise, men hide themselves. He who conceals his sins doesn't prosper, but whoever confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Blessed is the man who always fears, but one who hardens his heart falls into trouble. As a roaring lion or a charging bear, so is a wicked ruler over helpless people. A tyrannical ruler lacks judgment. One who hates ill-gotten gain will have long days. A man who is tormented by lifeblood will be a fugitive until death. No one will support him. Whoever walks blamelessly is kept safe, but one with perverse ways will fall suddenly. One who works his land will have an abundance of food, but one who chases fantasies will have his fill of poverty. A faithful man is rich with blessings, but one who is eager to be rich will not go unpunished. To show partiality is not good, yet a man will do wrong for a piece of bread. A stingy man hurries after riches and doesn't know that poverty waits for him. One who rebukes a man will afterward find more favor than one who flatters with the tongue. Whoever robs his father or his mother and says, "It's not wrong," is a partner with a destroyer. One who is greedy stirs up strife, but one who trusts in Yahweh will prosper. One who trusts in himself is a fool, but one who walks in wisdom is kept safe. One who gives to the poor has no lack, but one who closes his eyes will have many curses. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous thrive. Proverbs chapter 29. He who is often rebuked and stiffens his neck will be destroyed suddenly with no remedy. When the righteous thrive, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rule, the people groan. Whoever loves wisdom brings joy to his father, but a companion of prostitutes squanders his wealth. The king by justice makes the land stable, but he who takes bribes tears it down. A man who flatters his neighbor spreads a net for his feet. An evil man is snared by his sin, but the righteous can sing and be glad. The righteous care about justice for the poor. The wicked aren't concerned about knowledge. Mockers stir up a city, but wise men turn away anger. If a wise man goes to court with a foolish man, the fool rages or scoffs, and there is no peace. The bloodthirsty hate a man of integrity, and they seek the life of the upright. A fool vents all of his anger, but a wise man brings himself under control. If a ruler listens to lies, all of his officials are wicked. The poor man and the oppressor have this in common: Yahweh gives sight to the eyes of both. The king who fairly judges the poor, his throne shall be established forever. The rod of correction gives wisdom, but a child left to himself causes shame to his mother. When the wicked increase, sin increases, but the righteous will see their downfall. Correct your son, and he will give you peace. Yes, he will bring delight to your soul. Where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but one who keeps the law is blessed. A servant can't be corrected by words. Though he understands, he will not respond. Do you see a man who is hasty in his words? There is more hope for a fool than for him. He who pampers his servant from youth will have him become a son in the end. An angry man stirs up strife, but a wrathful man abounds in sin. A man's pride brings him low, but one of lowly spirit gains honor. Whoever is an accomplice of a thief is an enemy of his soul. He takes an oath, but dares not testify. The fear of man proves to be a snare, but whoever puts his trust in Yahweh is kept safe. Many seek the ruler's favor, but a man's justice comes from Yahweh. A dishonest man detests the righteous, and the upright in their ways detest the wicked. In Proverbs chapter 28, we are reminded of the power of integrity and righteousness. The chapter emphasizes the idea that when people forsake the law, they praise the wicked, but when they keep the law, they contend with them. This serves as a potent reminder that following ethical standards in our personal and professional lives leads to positive outcomes. Furthermore, Proverbs chapter 28 discusses how those who trust in their own hearts are fools, while those who walk in wisdom will be delivered. This highlights the significance of seeking wisdom from external sources and being open to guidance instead of relying solely on one's judgment. As we delve into Proverbs chapter 29, we encounter valuable insights on leadership and discipline. The chapter sheds light on how a wise person brings joy to their parents by living a righteous life, while associating with prostitutes squanders wealth. These contrasting scenarios serve as a stark reminder of the impact our actions have not only on ourselves, but also on those around us. Moreover, Proverbs chapter 29 stresses the importance of discipline for both children and adults alike. It emphasizes that without vision, people perish, highlighting how having clear goals and direction is crucial for personal growth and success in all aspects of life. I'll share 5 lessons I have learned from Proverbs chapters 28 and 29. Again, please note this is not an exhaustive list. We can never exhaust what the Bible teaches us. The lessons are common in previous chapters as well. It would serve us well to remember that when there is repetition in the Bible, we should take heed. 1. Wisdom in finances. In the realm of finances, wisdom is a priceless tool that can lead to long-term success and stability. The book of Proverbs emphasizes the importance of diligence, discipline, and prudence when managing money. Proverbs chapter 28 highlights the consequences of dishonesty and injustice in financial dealings, while Proverbs chapter 29 stresses the significance of planning for the future and avoiding reckless spending. Moreover, these ancient teachings offer valuable insights into wealth accumulation and preservation. They emphasize the need for sound financial decisions, such as investing wisely, living within means, and seeking counsel from those with expertise in money management. By incorporating these timeless principles into our modern approach to finances, we can cultivate a mindset of abundance and security while honoring the wisdom passed down through generations. 2. Consequences of wickedness. The consequences of wickedness are highlighted throughout Proverbs chapters 28 and 29. These passages paint a vivid picture of the disastrous outcomes that result from deceit, dishonesty, and immoral behavior. The message is clear. Those who choose the path of wickedness will ultimately face ruin and distress in their lives. Moreover, these chapters emphasize the ripple effect of wicked actions, showing how they can harm not only the wrongdoer, but also their families and communities. The profound insight offered here serves as a sobering reminder that our choices have far-reaching consequences beyond ourselves. It compels us to consider the impact of our decisions on not just our own lives, but also on the well-being of those around us. 3. Integrity and righteousness. Integrity and righteousness are foundational principles emphasized throughout Proverbs chapters 28 and 29. In these verses, we learn that upholding integrity means walking in the ways of honesty, truthfulness, and moral uprightness. It goes beyond mere actions to encompass the purity and strength of one's character. Righteousness, on the other hand, involves living in accordance with moral and ethical standards, seeking justice for all, and having a heart aligned with goodness. These chapters highlight that integrity brings stability to our lives, while righteousness leads to flourishing relationships and communities. It's not just about doing what is right when others are watching, but also when no one is around. Incorporating these virtues in our daily lives can transform how we interact with others and uphold our values even in challenging circumstances. As we internalize the wisdom from these ancient scriptures, we are encouraged to strive for a life rooted in integrity and righteousness as essential components of living a purposeful and impactful existence. 4. The power of discipline. Discipline, as highlighted in Proverbs chapters 28 and 29, is a powerful force that shapes our character and influences the trajectory of our lives. It is not merely about following rules or adhering to routines, but rather a conscious choice to prioritize long-term goals over short-term impulses. The disciplined person knows how to delay gratification and exhibit self-control in the face of challenges, achieving greater success and fulfillment in the process. Proverbs emphasizes the positive outcomes of discipline, including prosperity, honor, and wisdom. It reminds us that those who cultivate discipline also sow seeds of respect and trust, earning influence and leadership opportunities. Understanding this power allows us to embrace discipline not as a burden or restriction, but as a means for personal growth and achievement. By harnessing the power of discipline in our daily lives, we can unlock our full potential and inspire others to do the same. 5. The value of humility. In Proverbs chapters 28 and 29, the value of humility is a recurring theme that continues to resonate with us today. The concept of being humble is not about self-deprecation or weakness, but rather about fostering a deep sense of self-awareness and respect for others. Humility allows us to approach life with an open mind and a willingness to learn from our experiences and from those around us. One of the key lessons we can draw from these verses is that humility paves the way for personal growth and meaningful relationships. When we embrace humility, we become more receptive to feedback, correction, and guidance. This mindset enables us to recognize our own limitations while also acknowledging the strengths and perspectives of others. Ultimately, humility empowers us to build bridges instead of walls and cultivate an atmosphere of understanding and cooperation in our interactions with others. We will continue from Proverbs chapter 30 in the next episode, which will be our last episode in the Proverbs series. God bless you. Bye.